Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth for the weekly update. First of all, I'm sorry if I sound tired. It's because I am tired. I had to get an MRI this morning at 12, so I had to be there a lot earlier than 12. And because of my histories with MRI, I had to sedate myself beforehand. So, yeah, I just got back from that, and I'm thoroughly sedated. So I apologize if this is one of those low-power, rambly updates. Not that we've had any different lately. 1 second. Just gonna cool my phone down a little because the screen is getting upset. But yeah, so the MRI went well. Usually, I'll get closer to the mic. Usually, MRIs are the one thing in this world that I just do not want to do at all. It's actually a traumatic experience for me. In the past, with the MRIs that I've had to get, they were like, just let that cool down on someone, I guess, over here. 3 hours long because I had to get 3 sections of my body MRI'd. And in a regular tube, regular MRI tube, if you've ever been in one, it's like a coffin. You have like this much clearance in front of your head, and if you're a fat person like me, you do not have clearance on the side, so your arm's rubbing against the side of the tube. And since I have the rods and screws in my back, they have to use a special low-powered machine, which is even tighter, and have to load stuff on me. So it's really bad. This time we went to a different hospital because I absolutely refused to go through that again. And we went to get the MRI here to see if I have a herniated disc to clear me for surgery, which will hopefully be next week. But we'll see. But we used a more modern machine. It's called a wide bore MRI. It has like 3 inches more on each side and like another inch above, so it's still tight, but it's enough to like not feel like you're being buried alive. Also, they put me in feet first this time instead of head first, so my head was sticking out the back because they had to get my lower back pictured. All in all, it was a better experience. I have a souvenir of earplugs, which are fresher than my current earplugs, so yay. And I took medication before to just chill me out. What is it? High dose of lorazepam, which we actually used to use for me when I had cancer as a anti-nausea medication, as like a second step. Like if the first anti-nausea medication didn't work, this one would, but also it would usually knock me out. So it's also a chill pill. It has lots of fun uses. So that was this morning's adventure. For other things, it's Chanukah. Happy Chanukah to all my Jewish friends and fans and followers out there. Hope you have a good Yontiv, good holiday. I hope everyone else, you guys got good weeks in your preparations for your own holidays. I got a few things. One of them isn't here, but it was like not life-size, I guess it was a life-size little Grogu plush. So that's cute. Parents got me a Wilson volleyball, which I just found very funny. So yeah, a little from the movie Castaway. But most importantly, the shirt I'm wearing today, you can't really see it too well, but it's the cast of Danganronpa 3 in like a stained glass sort of format. It's like, let me see if I can hold this up and get the camera up over here. Yeah, so it's like everybody doing all their fancy poses and things, and I'm just gonna get you upside down. Haha, look at this. There we go. So yeah, it's a really cool shirt. Just doing all their things. Now that you're thoroughly dizzy, and so am I. So yeah, that was a good time. So aside from all that, nothing has. I will parse this information. Just give me a second. Nothing has changed. There we go. Nothing has really changed with how I'm feeling lately, unfortunately, which is why kind of sped up the process of finding an MRI to go to at a local hospital. But the surgeon said that once we get that MRI, he should be able to just put me in for the following week of whenever we get that. So I'm hoping like next Monday or Tuesday is going to be my surgery to fix the rods and screws, or replace the rods and screws in my spine. And if I have a herniated disc, to fix that as well. So as it is, this week is just going to be anxiety, wondering if I'm going to be getting surgery within a week's time. But that's how it is. Let's see what happened this past week, aside from the very obvious Smash announcement. I did some Patreon things. I tried, because I knew that this was coming. My brain isn't going to work, so just give me a moment. Because I knew this was coming, I tried to get some of the rest of the Patreon things from November done. So I only have one left. Come on. There we go. So the first one is Entrance from the .hack GU series. He's really cool. I like him. So that's obviously on Twitter. The next one that I did was Precipice Zack dressed as Caius. Cassius, not Caius. Wow, Cassius Bright from the Trails series. And the other one that I did was the request here was essentially to make my favorite food if he were an anime superhero undercover at a local restaurant. So I made Gomatsura here, who is like sesame chicken. I love sesame chicken. So yeah, that was that. So I got those done, and I got a few other things done. I was like, wow, look at me drawing. And then the pain came. These were all on different days, but the one with the Goma drawing, I did a few other things. Did not feel well the next day. I don't have stamina anymore. It's horrible. I get out of breath from talking. I get out of breath from standing up, from walking, from everything. It's horrible. I have so many ideas that I want to do, and no strength or stamina to do so. other things going on? There's this like 1 like equals 1 answer for Twitch streamers thing that I answered this past week. Snow came to Animal Crossing. I was very, very happy. That's my favorite looking season in Animal Crossing. Clip Studio Paint got a really, really, really nice update that I want to play around with as soon as I'm able to actually draw again. Bunch of friends had birthdays this week. Junie and Sarah and Holy Hand Grenade. So happy birthday. And today's birthday is Dario, 8676. Art. I'm so tired. People doing streams. Mandalorian is awesome. Disney announced like a bazillion new shows. It's really cool. And then the Game Awards on Thursday were like, here's our new Smash character. It's Sephiroth. It's Sephiroth. I, as you can imagine, threw a fit of joy, but a fit on Twitter. It was very funny because everyone's like, everyone make sure check on Dobie and see if he's okay. It was very funny, and so much art in Kirby art, and I did a meme. I did a meme of the what do you have there? A knife? No, but it was, Sephiroth Kirby. And I don't remember anything else that really happened that was interesting, except for The Last of Us winning all the awards like everyone thought they would, even though they really probably didn't deserve it. And yeah, more Chanukah stuff. It's just nice. I like Chanukah. I talk about this a lot, but Chanukah is like the time of year where I can like finally let my breath go and be like, I made it. I lived. I actually lived through this year. And I made it. I lived. God, this was a bad year. This is a tough year. And especially the past few months where it's just been getting worse for me. I really didn't think that I would make it till Hanukkah at some points. But I did. And maybe a fix will be coming. The only thing is, we'll talk about this when a date is actually set, but if I do get the spinal surgery, it'll be just like the first spinal surgery that I got there. Redoing the fusion and replacing rods and screws. It's a major surgery. Open up my back and all that. So, I'm going to be out of commission for a while. So, there's definitely no series coming up, but this week I'm going to try to at least upload the rest of Sunshine and Oxenfree so that could be just done and out of my hands so that you guys don't suffer for that just pausing in the middle for a month and a half while I recover. Also, Smile Time Charity, which is run by a bunch of friends of mine, is doing their stream this weekend to raise money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. So I will put a link to their bio because it has their tweets and stuff there, and you should go check it out. Lots of cool people there. This was talking to me. Lots of cool people there. and I bought myself the game Hades on Switch because it was at the point where like everyone that I trust with their video game opinions were saying that it's awesome. And I love roguelikes and things, and I started playing it last night, and I love it. It's so good. It's actually so good. It's given me, it's scratching that itch that I have when I'm playing roguelikes, you know, like Isaac or Enter the Gungeon, which I have put hundreds of hours on in each of those games. So, yeah, I'm really, really, really looking forward to playing this. I've gotten up to the second boss, but not beaten it. But, yeah, I did a first impressions video, and, excuse me, that'll go up tomorrow, I think. And, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for your support and sticking with me and hanging in there. Yeah, we'll see what this coming 2 weeks brings, but it's gonna be something. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody just helping me out, and also giving me the slack for not being around or there or attentive or whatever, because this has been absolutely destroying me. And on top of that, we're also in the middle of trying to figure out the logistics for selling/buying a house. Like, we have a buyer and we have a place that we want to buy from, and now we're just trying to get them to agree to let us do it the way that we have to do it. So it's something. So yeah, so we're going to be moving within the next few months, God willing. And that's going to be during my recovery. Anyway, it's always things piling up. But, you know, the vaccines are starting to roll out for the high-risk people and the emergencies. Pretty soon it's going to start filtering down, and we'll still all have to be careful, but at least there's going to be, you know, positive changes for as we go into the next year. They're going to be difficult changes, but they're going to be positive changes. And I know we can all do it together. So thank you again very much for watching, and I should have a weekly update next week. But if not, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas if you're celebrating, or if you're celebrating Chanukah this week, a Happy Chanukah. And if you are not of the people that celebrate either holidays, and you're either not celebrating a holiday or you have your own, I really hope that your end of the month goes well, and whatever celebrations that you do have, they go nicely. So thank you. See you next time.